Tell me about your panini sandwich.
Yeah, just over here at the Bugaboos, whatever it's called. I had a panini like days ago, and it was really good. The cheese, it was liquidy and melted, and, you know, it was full of maybe a little mayo or whatever, and it was not dry. And then I'm like, okay, give me another panini. And the panini was overcooked and dry in the center, but not, there was no cheese melted all around. There was no like creaminess to it. It was just like a dry, overcooked baguette with some chicken in it. So, and I kept thinking as of every bite, I was thinking like, oh, I just got to get up and go in and tell them that this thing is not what I purchased. It's not what I signed up for. And, you know, essentially get them to make you another one, right? Because they will. If you just go and ask, they'll make you another one, or they'll give you your money back. And so every bite, I'm just thinking like, I got to go and tell them. And then, you know, I ended up eating the whole thing and suffered through it all. And I've done this before, and then you walk away and like, oh, I should have only stopped halfway and gone back and complained. Instead, you suffer and you eat it, or you throw it away and you don't say anything. You don't Larry David it. And I was very disappointed that I did that I didn't do anything. That I accepted a shitty sandwich from the place here in Silver Star, when before it was really good. Yeah, so does that answer your question?
And the pizza.
Oh yeah, and then so that night we went over to this place that was like sourdough pizza, and I'm like, sweet, I love sourdough. Sourdough is good for me, for bread. And we go up there, and you know, I banter with the owner. It's him and his wife, and you know, I like to have conversations with people and had some fun and got some personability. And I told them when I'm buying this $36 pizza, it's like, pizza places never put on enough sauce. They never enough sauce. Well, sometimes when I ask, you know, like I want to have a nice sauce with the cheese on top, you know, and there should be some sauce in there, some tomato sauce, some spaghetti sauce, whatever. And so I told him, like, make sure you put extra sauce on there. And he's like, yeah, I understand what you mean. People don't put enough sauce on. He totally understood what I said. And then he makes the pizza. I come back 19 minutes later, because I put a timer on, and came, and here's the pizza. And he said, and I put extra sauce on for you. I'm like, perfect. And we go and we start eating it, and then I'm just thinking, like, he didn't even put any sauce on it. Like, he even acknowledged it at the beginning and the end, and then it was still lackluster in sauce. I'm like, barely any sauce. Like I could have used 2 or 3 times the amount of sauce he put on. And I was thinking I should have at least asked for sauce on the side of the dip, because that's the only way you can make up for their lack of sauce in the pizza, is have a sauce dip, you know, just the marinara sauce. And after we're walking by the place a couple times, I kept thinking, if I see the guy outside, I'm gonna yell at him. It's like, hey, I got some feedback for you, right? It's like, you'd still put no sauce on the pizza. So you got to tell these people, or they won't know, because he obviously doesn't know what the hell sauce is. You know, nice guy, blah, 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 you know.
But you don't want to wait another 20 minutes for another pizza.
Yeah, you know, at the time or whatever, or you deal with it again. But like, yeah, I needed to walk back and tell them the mosquitoes were getting us, that whatever. But you know, you got to Larry David it. That's the good term. Larry, you straight up speak truth. Don't censor yourself at all. You got enough censorship in Canada as it is. Because when you're paying for food, like a big salad, I want a big salad, just like the Elaine episode. It's like, you expect a good salad when you're paying $18 or $20 for a salad. It should be freaking awesome. Just as good as you can do at home, if not better, with your fetas and all these, you know, vegetables. And then they bring you some lettuce with little bits of feta and like a couple pieces of carrot. And you're like, this is terrible. And I took 2 salads back when we went to the place in Summerland, right? On the water there. Took both salads back. You gotta tell them, like, I'm going out and spending $40 or $100 on a meal to get better food than I get at home. Yeah. And you still wait half hour for your food, when at home, you know, you could have made it in 10 minutes, like all the cuts. But you don't want to make stuff. So anyways, guys, this is Marcel Irnie with Irnieracing Random. Cheers.